Natasha,
Debbie,
show.
the show.
Welcome to it. Just two patriotic girls.
Learning about the world.
So please, don't take us the wrong way.
Hi, welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show. Today is going to be our Remembrance Day episode early, since we're not having a video out before then.
Okay.
On Remembrance Day, Natasha does have a video coming out on X's and O's with Paul. So please check that out.
Yeah, it's a video that Debbie and I have watched here on the Natasha and Debbie show, and it's one of my favorites ever. I think it's a lot of your favorites too, but sharing with Paul stuff about the poppy that we just did, and then about the unknown soldier. So please tune in on Tuesday, Remembrance Day, on X's and O's for that.
And please let us know in the comments what you are doing in honor of Remembrance Day.
If you have any traditions of your own, and again, we always say this: if anyone's watching that has served or is currently serving, thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you.
And we honor all those that have been lost. We honor all of those that have lived with PTSD, lived with so much hell,
Definitely,
to fight for our freedoms in this world. And it's something we always say on this channel. I do have a poppy on, and it's kind of hard to see today, but it's there. And we wear those in honor of every soldier that never came home. And we also wear those in honor because it's Veterans Day for us, for those that are still serving and out there.
Absolutely.
So today's episode is something that we're going to watch two different videos put together as one. And it's something that actually Facebook friends mentioned to us a while ago. And always wanted to see this and thought this would be the best time to watch it. You said you can't see that?
No, I can't read that.
That's fine. It's very small print. So what we're going to be watching today is, they're two short videos, like I said, merged into one. A tour of a historic British cemetery on U.S. soil. Now, we watched something similar with the other way around. And then we also have Coast Guard honors fallen World War II British and Canadian sailors on Ocracoke Island, North Carolina. Now, that's in the same place as this cemetery is. It's all in one.
Oh, wow.
All one thing.
Yeah.
So it'll be just showing a little bit about the cemetery, just a quick little glimpse. And then we'll hear the Coast Guard honor them and the story behind it, because I don't know anything about that. But we thought that would be something that would be perfect for Remembrance Day and this episode, and to honor those that have served and have been lost. I do love the beauty of our countries, sharing the
dual honoring.
Yeah.
Respecting each other, having those celebrations or honors.
Well, same. Yeah, I agree. And again, so it's just a touching subject, and I think we'll all enjoy this as far as seeing that camaraderie, that love, that respect. And I'm going to shut up now, and we're going to watch it together. I might need to go to North Carolina. Oh, here we go. On May 11th, 1942, a British tanker was traveling off the coast of North Carolina. The ship was carrying airplane fuel that was needed for the war effort. The ship was spotted by a German U-boat and destroyed.
Wow.
Okay.
So we're at the Ocracoke British Cemetery on Ocracoke Island. And this is a very interesting historical landmark. And this cemetery was created in honor, and it started off when 4 British sailors were buried here.
Oh, wow.
Their ship, the HMT Bedfordshire, was torpedoed by a German U-boat. And the 4 sailors were buried here. And this area is maintained by the United States Coast Guard to this day. And the flags of the English, the British sailors are flown at this cemetery over their graves.
As it should be.
And are replaced each year by the Queen of England.
Wow.
Now the king. Bedfordshire. Okay, I wanted to go over there so I can read that. I'm gonna rewind that. Hold up. Bear with me. There, okay. HMT Bedfordshire. An Arctic trawler? Is that the word? I don't know the word trawler. Built in 1935 by Smith's Dock Company of Middlesbrough, England. In 1939, sold to the...
Admiralty?
I don't know that word. Admiral, whatever. And converted to an armed trawler. In 1942, it was one of the 24 trawlers loaned to the U.S. Navy for coastal patrol. Huh.
Armament. One gun, one machine gun, and depth charges. I love how they have the names of all the sailors.
Yeah, I'm confused. You said 4, but then there's a lot more here.
Maybe they didn't recover the bodies.
It says with 2 additional men unidentified. Others were lost at sea. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't expect this. Oh, that was the crewmen on board.
Flags over here, okay.
This is beautiful. North Carolina is stunning. I like that they created this cemetery for this purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So here's the 4 British seamen. How old were they, Pam?
Well, 2 are unknown. We don't know who they are, and two others were named, and one was 24 and one was 27.
Wow.
These grave sites contain the bodies of 4 British seamen. Their ship, the armed trawler HMS Bedfordshire, same thing as I already said there.
The ship was torpedoed May 11th, 1942.
Cemetery is maintained by Okay. Can't read that fast. So I'm a little confused because there's 4 and then 2 extra unidentified. Or that one says unknown sailor in the back right. And so does the top left one.
Right.
So it's 2 and 2. Okay.
It's still nice
Navy.
to have a place to honor
Absolutely.
those that did lose their lives, whether they were known or not known.
Yes.
And just to have every crew member listed on the first thing.
That's really amazing. Oh, here we go. He's not going to read it, is he? Yeah, come back here. I want to read it. All right. Commonwealth War Graves Commission. The commission, established by Royal Charter in 1917, is maintained by the governments of Australia, Canada, India, New Zealand, South Africa, and the United Kingdom to mark and maintain the war graves of these countries no matter where they lie. Beautiful.
Nice.
The commission's commitment extends to some 150 countries around the world, including those Commonwealth war burials located in almost 500 cemeteries in the United States of America. What?
Wow. We'll have to look and see if there's one close to here. I don't know why there would be. We're pretty inland, but...
Yeah, I don't think there would be. This would probably be the closest. Huh. The commission provided the granite headstones, which now marks the grave at Buxton. I keep pronouncing that place wrong. Ocracoke? Periodically, commission representatives proudly visit. I think that's what we're about to see after this. The sites ensure headstones. No, we're going to see more than that. And burial maintenance. This site is maintained in cooperation with the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. That is really, really, really awesome. It's very small. Beautiful. U.S. Coast Guard honors following World War II. Okay, so this is, I guess, at the same cemetery. I don't know. But it's the same situation,
Yeah.
I know. I don't know when this was filmed.
The bagpipes that I hear echoes of a day when against evil the world's good held sway. On Ocracoke and Hatteras we will proudly stand and honor these brave souls away from their homeland.
thank you for joining us here today to honor the crew of the British merchant vessel HMT Bedfordshire, which was
Look at that. I'm sorry, but that's just beautiful. Mostly elderly people. There's a couple young ones in there, but that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. To have so many locals still come out and give honor to soldiers that weren't even...
I wonder how often they do this, when they do this, because I would love to go to this.
Mm-hmm.
I really would. That is just beautiful. Sorry.
Today to honor the crew of the British merchant vessel HMT Bedfordshire, which was torpedoed off these shores in 1942 while defending U.S. shipping lanes during World War II.
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize they were defending U.S. shipping lanes.
Yeah, that's
pretty I thought he said they were carrying fuel.
Yeah, they were
kind of
providing fuel.
Well, doing both, yeah.
Right.
Wow.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's very touching.
1942 while defending U.S. shipping lanes during World War II. In partnership with the Friends of the Graveyard Atlantic Museum, the Graveyard Atlantic Museum, and along with our British and Canadian allies, the United States Coast Guard is privileged to continue the tradition of recognizing our fallen brethren of the sea. Their honorable service to their home country and to the United States shall forever be a reminder of the great courage and sacrifice required to defend freedom and our way of life.
Well said.
I'm Commander Stu Thompson. I'm the Assistant Canadian Forces Naval Attaché, currently serving at the Canadian Embassy in Washington, D.C. The Canadian Navy and the Royal Navy joined the U.S. Coast Guard and the locals today in commemoration of, in remembrance of His Majesty's trawler Bedfordshire, which was torpedoed off these shores in May 1942. And all hands were lost, including 5 Canadians that were part of the Royal Navy crew of that vessel.
I see, okay.
And so we're here to remember and to pay tribute to those lost sailors.
Gracious God, creator of wind and wave, of storm and calm, we give you thanks for the blessings of liberty and of freedom as we pause to remember the courage and sacrifice of these sailors that we honor here today.
These ceremonies commemorate the lives of those sailors who were lost in the trawler Bedfordshire and the oiler Delfino, which were sunk during the Second World War. It's very important that we commemorate these people because what they achieved during their time and the sacrifice they gave.
I just want to say, I'll rewind that part. He's right. Commemorating that is very important, never to stop. And to do videos like this, I think matters. It matters because they mattered. They gave their lives.
Exactly. Never forgotten.
No. And, getting these stories out there. And I want to thank our Facebook friends for bringing this up and bringing this to our attention. It's been a while back now, but it is such a small place, but I want to go there just to see this. I really do.
Absolutely.
And to pay my respects to the unknown and the known for what they did on the soil here in my country. It's beautiful. And God bless them all for coming such a long way out, to do this. And again, don't know when it happens. Don't know when they do it or how often, but
we can look that up though.
Yeah, getting these stories out there and sharing them matters, right?
Which were sunk during the Second World War. It's very important that we commemorate these people because what they achieved during their time and the sacrifice they gave ensured that we maintained our freedom from tyranny from Nazi Germany. It allowed us to maintain the sea lines of communication between the United States and the United Kingdom, and then ultimately take on the Germans in Europe and defeat them after D-Day in 1945.
Ocracoke has always been the primary cemetery because of the tremendous story that's behind the Ocracoke war graves here with the HMT Bedfordshire. There is one in Buxton as well, which had always been kind of flying under the radar, but as these ceremonies began to develop, it became important to incorporate the British and Canadian cemetery there in Buxton as well.
Okay.
During the 1940s, only the landmark events were ever reported in the media. Few heard of the Bedfordshire or other events that unfolded right here off our coast in the early days of World War II.
You're not wrong.
Few remember the sacrifices of our British and Canadian friends as they protected our shores and shipping lanes as we struggled to mobilize our own naval forces. But the people of Ocracoke Island remember, the United States Coast Guard remembers, and our British and Canadian allies remember.
And now we remember. Now you know. Now we know.
And we sharing remember their story.
Wow.
After 68 years, we remember and honor the sacrifices made by these brave sailors through this annual memorial service.
Annual, okay.
When the when World War II broke out and the German submarines started preying on the merchant vessels, the U.S. had never really dealt with a threat like that before.
Right.
And the Canadian and British sailors had several years during World War I, and since they were involved in World War II sooner than we were, it was just vital to rely on their experience to get us through until the U.S. naval forces were able to stand up and have a strong deterrent against.
I was just thinking that when he was saying that.
Right.
Like, it was 42, and we only been in the war for not even a year.
Right.
A few months. And, I think a lot of people don't realize we didn't know what we were doing. We were literally didn't have no country really did. So we didn't have the money, really. We didn't have the training. We didn't have the soldiers. We were down to 100,000 soldiers at the time before when the war first started. So we had to go through training and stuff. So we did not have that experience. So without the British and the Canadian forces, I don't think we would have been much help at the beginning at all, to be honest with you. So I was thinking that while he said it, and I love that he just said that. I mean, paying that respect that's honest, true, is important to note that context.
Where, it was just vital to rely on their experience to get us through until the U.S. naval forces were able to stand up and have a strong deterrent against the German subs.
It's a great privilege to be down here, and particularly to see the care and the attention that's lavished on this beautiful site, the way it's looked after by the US Coast Guard and indeed by the local people of Ocracoke and up in Buxton. It really is a testament to their passion and their care and their remembrance of those people who died. And certainly as far as the United Kingdom is concerned and the Royal Navy, we're extremely grateful for this.
Oh, bless you, sir. I love that. It's beautiful.
These bagpipes get me every time.
Oh.
Ready. Aim.
Wow, look at the salute too.
Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire.
It's just beautiful, and I'm glad that they still do that, and they're honored this far out pretty much the same way that they would have been within a couple years. They're not forgotten. Their lives were not given for nothing.
Well said.
And they will be remembered.
I know that type of area too, and Debbie's not wrong, because people that live in areas like that area, they will maintain those graves.
Oh, definitely.
Forever. They will respect them forever. They will be honored. They will not be forgotten. And now I know about them. You know about them. And if you didn't, you do. I don't know how far this is, but I don't think it's off the beaten path of a road trip.
Exactly.
To see, to visit, to respect. And I think that was beautiful. It was short.
It was.
I would have liked to see a little bit more. I mean, even if it is that small, it's still beautiful. And the fact that they maintain it so well. I love that the British soldier at the end was saying how he felt honored. And I'm sitting here thinking in my head, no. The honor is ours. The honor is ours to do that.
Definitely.
And to look after it and keep it so beautiful. And like I said, those people, and I know that type of area, they will never allow that to look anything but pristine and cared for and loved. You know I'm right about that.
Absolutely. They will definitely be taken care
of. And thank you for watching. Let us know if this is the first you've heard of this, first you've seen of it. Again, it's just a small glimpse. Maybe someday we'll be able to go out and get our own video and share that with you. But I know there's a lot more things like this out there, but it is beautiful to see the love between the two countries. And if you guys like this episode, please smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. And
don't forget, Natasha and Paul have
that's right.
A special Remembrance Day episode coming up on Remembrance Day on the other channel, X's and O's.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of the Natasha W Show. Now, I will say this because I'm self-centered. Kidding. My birthday is Wednesday. And so we will not have an episode for this coming Wednesday. Okay, no Wednesday episode. We'll be back on Friday. So thank you. And as always, love like jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Bye, guys.
Bye.